Hey, big salute, family. This your brother K. Judah, giving all praise to the Most High Yah and faith in Yahshua HaMashiach. To the Israelite family worldwide, I say peace and blessings. Big salute to the CUC family, the FOPE family, the ADUIC family, and the Honey Badger gang. Let me say this, family. As you see the title, fight the good fight of faith. Fight the good fight of faith. Also, never give up. It's so easy to give up, in His truth, in His world. The trials and tribulations that we all face, the hurt and the pain that most of us grew up with. We have overcome a lot in our life. And all these things you have overcome, it have prepared you for this moment in time that you're living in now. That if you can make it through a lot of the things that you made it through growing up, you can persevere through this world and the things that come at you, as far as Hashatan tactics, the world woes, people in general. You can overcome. It's just all up to you. Uh Coming into this knowledge, this understanding, this awakening, this way of life, you know, many people been in this truth for years. And my advice and my encouragement to you is to never give up. The world can offer you nothing. What can the world offer you? What can the world present you with that would please you, that would benefit you? What amount of money? What price can you put on your salvation? What price can you put on your crown that you're trying to receive? There is no price. Salvation is above rubies. And, just like he compared wisdom, he said there's no amount of money or rubies or silver or gold can be compared to it. So when we saying fight the good fight of faith, in order to fight the good fight of faith, you must believe that Yah is. But how can you believe unless you have a teacher? And how can you believe in him that you have never been taught of, or the Son? So you must first believe that he is. And you also must believe that his Son is. But how do you do that? By believing the word, which is your faith. People look at faith as a person. She's not a person. Faith is your belief. Faith, it means when you merely start to believe. Believe what? The word. Everything that this Bible say, we wasn't wrong. We wasn't there. We only read. And by our faith, we believe what it say. Y'all say he created everything. We believe. Y'all say he have a son that he came and died for our sins. We believe. Y'all say he rose on the third day. We believe. Y'all say he's sending him back. We believe. Why do we believe? Because our faith. Our faith let us know these things are true. So when you see a lot of our brothers and sisters who are being plagued by the world's woes, and when they go through certain things and these things arise in their life, many of them just give up and they fall to the wayside. But I'm here today to tell you, you have not come this far to fall away to the wayside. If you almost at the finish line, why would you not keep running? If that crown of life is in arm's reach, why are you giving up now? You mean to tell me you went through all this to give up when you right at the finish line, just to go back into the world where is more hurt and pain and sorrow and grief and hatred and animosity and strife and contention in the world? But once you come under the authority and power of Yah, which is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, I'm not telling you you're still not going to go through things. What I'm telling you, though, is these woes become much easier to bear. Many are the affliction of the righteous, family. But what did the Bible say after that? But he delivered them out of them all. So when you truly put your trust in the tower and you run into that tower, which is Yahshua and the Most High, he's going to deliver you out of them all. When I'm telling you, you have nothing to worry about, I'm saying that from the heart. You have nothing to fear and nothing to worry about. You have everything to gain, really nothing to lose. What do you have to lose in this society that is crumbling, that I've showed you for what, 400-500 years, how they feel about you? You have nothing to lose. They have showed you that your vote don't count. They have never passed the bill that'll benefit you. Every time you progress into something special and you and your people trying to get somewhere, somebody sabotage. They hate to see you shine. They hate to see you climbing the ladder. So you have nothing to lose, everything to gain. What is it there to gain? Your salvation. Your salvation. I noticed something. When you're a truth teller, Hashatan come at you different than he come at everybody else. When Hashatan know that you have really been chosen by Yah to do what you do, he makes sure in every way possible, everything that you touch, everything that you try to do, he try to sabotage you. For instance, you will look at preachers that's mega churches, and people got to understand that when we speaking on these things, it has nothing to do with jealousy or anything. It has everything to do with truth. So when we look at these Christian platforms and we look at the views that they get, 500,000, 1.2 million. And when you look at the preacher who's teaching them, but I can't call it teaching, but they believe he's teaching them, right? When you look at those views and these people are learning nothing, Hashatan is going to move them to those type of platforms. Because what did the Bible say? With all deceivableness of them who believe a lie. So that let me know that you are moved to lies. It's easier to take. It's easier to bear. But the truth hurts. So you're not going to come to a platform like this who's going to tell you the truth. Or a platform like an Abner who are going to tell you the truth. Or a FOPE. Or Naphtali, who's not going to sugarcoat anything with you, but tell you the truth. The views is going to be low. Now, some people may say, well, it's not about the views. Of course, it's not about the views, but we still want our people to hear the truth, right? We're not doing this for nothing. We doing this so we can move you to the center. What is the center? The narrow path. Y'all are in the way of broad that lead to destruction. That's why the views are high. 500,000. That's broad way lead to destruction. These preachers not telling you what you need to hear or what you need to know or how to receive salvation or how to find the way and how to get on the narrow path and how to find the truth. They're not telling you any of these things. They telling you what you want to hear. They're tickling your ears. That's why the Bible says they are drunk, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. What are you staggering with? Revelation 17. With lies. Lies. Who do these lies come from? Religion. What religion? Any religion that the Roman Catholic Church gave you. Rome gave you all religion. So you're a part of a religion that's teaching you lies, but because you are comfortable in lies, you run up the views to these type of platforms. But when somebody tell you the truth, you say, nah, I don't know about that. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but nah, I can't get with that. Of course you can't get with it because the truth hurt. The Bible is a double-edged sword. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. The Bible is a double-edged sword. It's a discerner of the intent of the thoughts. So when it correct you, your feelings are hurt. But what did the Bible say? Without chastisement, you are none of his. The Lord is going to chastise us to make us better, that we can be fit and useful for kingdom work. No man has been chosen by Yah without any correction. Moses, he was corrected. He almost lost his life because he refused to circumcise his child. David, his house never had peace. Solomon split the kingdom up through disobedience and turning from Yah to worship idols. And many other things, the kings and our people. So when you look at all that, it wasn't even worth it. Because even though they did all these things, guess what this full circle came back to let us all know? We can do nothing without Yah. You know, he's actually letting us see if we can do it without him. That's why he stepped back and turned and went back to his place until we acknowledge our offense. This man went back to his place, turned his back, and say, let's see how they fare. Let's see if they can do it without me. And we've been trying for over 400-500 years and nothing has worked. Y'all think that our channels get strikes by accident? You think that it's only 4 people in here by accident? Come on, y'all. People don't even know we going live. The notifications are not sent out. The channel is sabotaged. And the algorithm would never let people know that we're over here speaking truth. Come on now. Because Satan don't want, this is his kingdom. He controls the airwaves, the frequency of what goes out and what comes in. So tomorrow the churches will be filled. 20,000, 30,000. You know, these churches are starting to look like stadiums. These churches are starting to look like arenas. So wherever you see entertainment at, that's what people want to be. Churches are entertainment. Churches are nothing but a concert. You have to pay an admission. You can get in there, but you're going to pay at the door. You have to fight the good fight of faith, family. You can never get up. You can never give up once you turn to Yah. Once you come under the authority and power of Yah and faith in his son, you must endure. Is it easy? No. Is it hard? No. It's not hard, family, but it's not easy. But it's not hard. Obedience is not hard, family. Didn't you obey your parents? When your parents asked you to do something, you did it with no questions asked. Why, when your father asks you to do something, is a problem? Why you put up a fight? Why you have to talk back? Why you bickering? Why you moaning and mumbling and talking under your breath? You know, I've heard many people say these commandments are hard to keep. You have been woefully misinformed. Thou shalt not murder thy brother is not hard to keep, or your sister. Love your neighbor as yourself. Don't covet. Honor your mother and your father. Don't steal. Remember the Sabbath. Don't worship no other, powers. How is that hard? These sound like all good commandments to me that can govern the people and guide them in the way that they should go. But I realized something, that most people reject the will of Yah because it's easier to live according to the world. Y'all say Yah have too many standards, but America have more standards put on you that cause burden and pain and jail time, and you living in the shadow of death, but you still give America everything that's in you. And it only hurts you, but you continue to pick yourself up and, give America even more of you. But Yah asks for the simple things of you. Just obey me. That's it. Just obey me. And it'll go well with you. Just hearken to me. It'll go well with you. Don't defile the land. Don't share innocent blood. Love your neighbor as yourself. Treat each other with respect. Hold each other accountable. And y'all will go well. They said, no, we don't want none of that, man. We don't want none of that. Our fathers didn't have no faith, family. It's just the truth. They came out of Egypt. They suffered. They witnessed all the miraculous things that Yah did for them through Yahshua. How he plagued Egypt, how he delivered them through the Red Sea and, fed them and gave them water and followed them in all the ways that they should go. And he was with them. They rejected all that goodness for a four-legged calf. And then said that the calf is what brought them out of Egypt because they had no faith, family. We just got to call it what it is. Our fathers had no faith. But the ones that did have faith, he didn't kill them because Yah would never destroy the righteous with the wicked. That's why he says, separate yourself from these wicked men. So what make you think we don't have to do that today? That don't mean you hate Israel or your brothers and sisters. It just means that you have to discern and you have to ask for Yah to order your steps and how to navigate through the shadow of death. More and more people are becoming lost. What do I mean by lost? They are becoming smothered with content that is destroying their way of life and the way that they should go. They are destroying these people' way of life, and they are losing themselves more and more by the day because they are so caught up in religion that they stop their ears from hearing the truth. The truth cannot penetrate a stubborn mind. The truth cannot penetrate a stubborn mind. You must be like a child. You must become like children. Children will listen and obey. You must obey. You must be as a child, because a stiff-necked older person that's older than a child is going to be stubborn. That's why the words of Yah cannot penetrate that stubborn mind, because you want to do what you want to do and lean to your understanding. Well, this is what I've been taught. This is what my mama told me. My mama told me plenty of things too. She did the best she could, but I still had to continue on seeking truth. Your mother and father give you foundation. You take that foundation and you stand on that foundation and continue to seek truth until you find the narrow path, until you find the way that you should go. And once you find that way, you're supposed to stick your arm back and grab your brothers and sisters and show them the way. And whoever don't want to know the way, you got to do like Harriet Tubman. You just leave them behind. Everybody is not going to come. Most people are going to be stubborn. Most people are going to stay here when it's time to go home. That's why the Lord say, with fury pole out, I'm going to rule over you. You don't think he know you're stubborn? You don't think he know he going to have to pull fury out for you to come? He's going to have to force you to leave, because a lot of our people love this place because it has been fruitful for them. Our people really believe they have money, which is a piece of paper that's sitting in the bank. The money is not real, man. You know, the money y'all hold to y'all ear, it's not real, brother. It's just paper. It's not backed up by anything. It has no value. It's all an illusion. They told you that this is money and we believed it. That's why when I hear people say America has the strongest currency, the European Economic Community has the strongest and largest trading bloc in the world. Please do research. Europe has the euro. That surpassed America 100 times over. They have the largest trading bloc in the world, family. It's not America. The dollar is weak. It has no value. This money is not real. This is not even a country. This is a corporation. America is just a system that oppress, and their workers are used for the corporation. We work, they get rich. We break our back for the corporation. And you know what, family? Y'all got to stop beating yourself up. There is no way around this system. So when you think you getting rich, you're not getting rich. You don't even control your own bank account. If somebody can shut it down and tell you how much money you can get out of your account, then you don't have no money. They can freeze your account. They can tell you that's too much money for the day. You take $100,000 out, the police come asking you, well, why you taking that much out? Like, and you telling me you free? You telling me that you are free? You're not free. This the shadow of death. I know it's hard to believe because your house is, 14-bedroom house with 10 baths, 7-car garage. But if they want to come and just take whatever you think you work for, they can do it. So that lets me know you put value on material things and not even your own soul. You put value on cars and money and jewelry and houses, but it has no value. You cannot ransom Yah for your soul. Where's your soul going when you pass? If you was to die today, where are you going? Do you know? Most people don't even know, family, where they going if they was to pass. They don't even know what side they're going to be on if they was to pass. Because most people have a lot of lip service and they serve Yah with their mouth, but have removed their mind far from him. That's why I say I don't get caught up on the lip service. I need to see action. What is the actions behind the lips? Are you doing any of those things that's coming out your mouth? Oh, I have faith in God, but we don't see it on display. We just hear a lot of talking. Because most people want to serve Yah the way they want to serve Yah, instead of serving Yah the way he want to be served. So that's why I say they know Yah, but have never been taught of Yah. They say they have faith in Yah, but have not showed Yah faith. They only show Yah lips. Many people say they believe in God. What is a God? What God? I always believed in God. My mama taught me God. Your mama tried to teach you about the power in the Bible, but they didn't know the truth themselves, man. So they did the best they could. You have to continue on with your walk. You have to continue on to have faith. You have to continue on to be strong. And you have to continue to bring your brothers and sisters with you that want to come and show them the way. You know what I also realized? Many people don't know how to show people the way. So that means get out of the way of those who do know how to show the way and stop being negative and stop being malicious and getting in the way of truth because you don't know the truth. Let us teach the truth. We don't need you with your negativity and your comments. Keep it to yourself. Didn't your mama ever tell you don't got nothing nice to say? Don't say nothing at all. Some of y'all trying to put yourselves in positions that Yah did not put you in. Some of you moving off your own thoughts. The people know who's listening. They can tell who's been called by Yah and who has not been called by Yah. We don't need to tell anybody anything. We let our work speak for us of what we do and what we say and how we behave in the midst of this people. People can tell whether you truly have faith. They can tell if you just shucking and jiving and being a bojangle. They can tell. That's how come I say that I don't get upset when I see like things are not being right or sabotage or things coming at you. You have to understand, man, it's no different than you being on your job and you good at what you do. And you want to transfer, but the company won't let you transfer because your work is so good, it'll be detrimental to them if they let you go. That's the same thing with teaching the Bible. When you become so good at what you do, Satan is going to sabotage it. He's going to send adversity towards you. You too good at what you do. Satan can't stop messing with you. He can't move on from you and go over here and try to bother them. What are they doing on this side? Nothing. Satan in his mind saying, man, they not teaching truth. I got them already. They teaching lies. I need you. I'm gonna try to destroy everything you doing, brother and sister. Because y'all over here winning souls and waking people up that I once had in my army. Now they leaving my army because of your teachers to come and join Yah. Because they have been moved by their faith to believe that Yah is. Satan don't got his eyes on everybody. He got his eyes on the truth tellers. He have his eyes on the truth tellers. And those who win souls is wise. That's what the good book say. The Bible say those who win souls is wise. No, argue all day. Debate. Curse each other out. Those who win souls is wise. How do you win souls? With truth. With truth. And I also respect. When people say cry loud and spare not. Lift up your voice like a trumpet. Everything that scripture say I agree with. But when Christ lifted up his voice like a trumpet, he didn't disrespect nobody. He knew how to talk to the women and he knew how to talk to the men. Even when they disagreed with Yahshua, he used the word to correct them. He wasn't throwing punches and slurs and curse words and he didn't do none of that. Christ walked in humility. Something that a lot of people lack within this awakening. You have no humility. Because if you truly had humility, our brothers and sisters would be walking on a straight line, which is the narrow path. If many was walking in humility, it wouldn't be so much confusion among this awakening. One book, 35,000 different doctrines. One book. One book. Most people say, well, the understanding is different, K. Judah. We all get a different understanding. Well, the disciples didn't have a different understanding. They all taught the same thing. And they knew what the mission was. The mission was the gospel. And they all taught the gospel. Even when Paul came on the board, they all knew what the mission was. Paul and Barnabas. Even Stephen. That's why the Bible said in Acts chapter 2. What did it say? They was all with one accord. No, 35,000 different doctrines. They was all with one accord. Nuh-uh, K. Judah. Everybody had their own understanding. They was all with one accord. When those cloven tongues, which we know was angels, interpreting for them, the cloven tongues was angels, family, who was sitting on the shoulders of each one of these disciples. And they was interpreting through the disciple the language wherever a person was born at. That's why they said the wonderful works of Yah. But if you notice, they was all with one accord. But you know why we can't be on one accord? Because men lean to their own understanding. All you have to do is just take time out to listen with your ears and don't just hear, but actually listen. And you will see that men are leaning to their own understanding. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. The things that come out of these people's mouth is not biblical. I can't find it nowhere. I've been searching and looking. Some of the things these people say. So this is not an easy job. This is an uphill battle trying to keep you going one way. And then when you start to go right, we got to grab you again and say, no, 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 this is the way. And then you try to go left a little bit. We say, no, 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 no. This is the way. Keep going straight. Because there's so many different channels, so many different understandings, those so different many doctrines that you are going left and right and you don't know what to believe. But if you just keep going straight, I guarantee you, you are going to find the way. And at the end of that tunnel, when you going straight, there will be your king standing there with a crown for you, telling you, job well done. But you must go straight. You're going to hear many things. And it sound good. It even sound like the truth. But it's your job to discern truth and lies. Because if y'all don't think that Hashatan has sent his forces to infiltrate this movement a long time ago, infiltration has been displayed. This is not by accident, family. The doctrines that you hear, this is orchestrated. This is by design. Because Hashatan is wiser than Daniel. That's what the book say. The book say you are the cherub. You are wiser than Daniel. There's no secret thing they can hide from thee. So Satan is very crafty. And you must not be ignorant of his devices. He come like a roaring lion. So the people that run YouTube, we are not ignorant of their devices. We know what the play is, family. The play is to remove all truth tellers from YouTube. They want us gone. If they remove us, who gonna tell the truth? What, TD Jakes gonna do it? Creflo gonna do it? What, Leroy Thompson gonna do it? What about Jamal Bryant? None of these men will ever tell our people what they need to know. They tell them what they want them to hear. They never gonna tell our people what they need to listen to when it comes to the scriptures. There is only one way, man. One. And that way is through Yahshua. Yahushua, family. Yahweh sent his son, Yahushua, to die for the sins of the children of Israel, who was under the law. What law? The sacrificial law. Because the Bible said that it was added because of sin. So now he have put that law under us. You are still under the royal law. They tell our people you ain't under the law. The law was nailed to the tree. But when I read the Bible and the man said, good master, what good thing should I do that I may enter into life? And he said, honor your mother and father. Thou should not murder. Thou should not covet. He ran the commandments down to the man, but they told us, no, the commandments done away with. You see how easy it is to manipulate the minds of our people and to manipulate the minds of other people? Because I'm going to say it again. So many different doctrines. That's why our people are going to the left and going to the right. They don't know what to believe, family. And I learned something about coming into this truth when I first was coming in. You can't listen to 1,000 channels. You got to ask Yah to guide you to the truth tellers. You listening to 1,000 people when you first coming into this truth, you're going to be confused. You're gonna be confused. Because one gonna say this is real. And another one's gonna say, no, whoever teaching this is a lie. And then this one gonna say the 12 tribes is, Mexicans, Hispanic, Native American. Then another person gonna say, no, they all Negro. And the person gonna say, I don't know what to believe. I don't know what the truth is. Oh my God. He's saying one thing, he's saying another thing, he's saying one thing, he's saying another thing. I'm confused. So how about asking Yah to guide you and to lead you in the way that you should go so you won't be confused? An elder just wrote me, my brother Judah the Hebrew. He's an elder. And saluted me for teaching the truth. When the elders speak, I be quiet. And not only do it feel good when you have your peers to recognize that you also teaching truth, because let's be real, it's so easy for anybody to come and say you're a liar, you're a false teacher. That's easy. But when somebody recognizes that you actually coming from the scriptures and actually telling your people the truth from your peers, your brothers and sisters, it's a good feeling, family. It really is. Because it's so easy to be negative and, lie on people and say anything, to make yourself feel good or to make it seem like you're correct. But when you have your people come and say, I salute you for teaching the truth, my brother. I pray to the Most High for brothers like you, K. Judah, to teach the truth. And you teaching truth, brother. That's a good feeling. That let me know I'm on the right track. So now you can understand why Satan is sabotaging our channels through YouTube or whatever other platform we go to. And let's be real, it don't matter where we go, family. These things are going to follow us because as we continue to wake up, Satan continue to crumble. He only have but a short time. And what people don't understand is that he only gave Satan, when his time actually happened, 3.5 years to do what he gonna do. After that, it's a wrap. Can you imagine that? 3.5 years. Look how fast time is going, y'all. When that day, that time, that man of sin is revealed, he only got 3.5 years to do what he gonna do, family. So whether we die unto Yahshua's name or be delivered in Yahshua's name to see his coming, is all up to the Most High. How this thing gonna go? Some of us have been marked for death. And some of us have been marked to make it through the tribulation and see Yahshua's coming and see him crack those skies. I've been having so many dreams of destruction, bombs falling out the sky, military vehicles, and shooting people down. This is no lie. And we are running, trying to find refuge. But it's chaos in the dream. I didn't at least have 5 dreams like this. One time I was walking down the street in one of my dreams, and all of a sudden bombs start falling out the sky. Just bombs falling out the sky. These things are upon us, family. Something is about to go down. I can feel it. And it's going to catch a lot of our people off of guard because they have no faith. Some people will turn in that moment. And at the last hour, some people will turn to Yah. But look what it had to take for you to turn. When you can turn right now and build up your faith instead of try to build up your faith when that time actually happened. You don't know which way you will go because you was never strengthening yourself on the foundation of a rock called Yahshua. If you are not standing on solid ground and you are standing on shaky ground, you can go either way, left or right. But when you have been doing this and you have sat down and have put it into your mind how this can go, you building up that spirit man and that spirit woman, and you also building up your faith to be able to endure whatever come with this walk. I have prepared my mind a long time ago before I started teaching for teaching this truth A day will come when our life will hang in the balance. When they gonna ask us, do you believe in Yah? Are you gonna continue to teach this? I'm gonna say, yeah, absolutely, I'm gonna teach. Because I've been preparing my mind, and I'm still preparing it, that I can lose my life for this. But guess what? It won't be in vain. The death won't be vain. The death will be for his name's sake. Who wouldn't die for his name's sake when you're going to receive a crown of life? If they shoot you, okay, boom. It might sting a little bit. You die, and then you're going to be in the first resurrection because you died for his name's sake. But if you try to save your life, you're going to lose your life. But if you lose your life for his sake, you're going to gain your life. So which one is better? I'd rather lose it. That's why the Bible says, fear him who can kill soul and body. See, man can just kill the body. You know, he stab you, shoot you, do whatever he gonna do, then you're dead. And then when you raised again because you deny, see, they what people don't understand. Not only is this man is gonna get you to deny Yah, he's still gonna kill you. Let me say that again. Hashatan is so slick. You gonna deny Yah, and he's not for you, he's still gonna kill you. Then he gonna call you stupid and everything. You're stupid for rejecting your power. Yeah. I don't love you. I just use you. He gonna call you all type of names and everything. Don't you know the people that actually worship Satan, he think they stupid? He do. He know they stupid. He laugh at them. Because see, Satan know that Yah is good. That's why he's upset, because he want to go back to heaven, but he can't get there. Because he know Yah is good. He know the dwelling of Yah is good. He know the presence of Yah is good. He know these things. So he's trying to destroy you from being able to enjoy that goodness. Because he can't go back. So he don't want you to enjoy the presence of Yah. Because he know it's goodness in the presence of Yah. Nothing but light, and all Yah ways is upright and pure. Satan know this. That's why he destroyed man and man worship him. And then at the end of your life, Satan is not there when you screaming, talking about, what have I done? I have made a mistake. Oh my God, he's real. Satan laughing at you. You stupid. He been real. That was Satan. Satan just looking at you. Boy, you stupid. He been real the whole time. What? You thought I loved you? I just used you for my benefit, dummy. I most certainly don't love you. And I will meet you in hell when I go. See you there. This is how Satan is. He's the accuser of the brethren. He don't want you to have faith. He don't want you to fight the good battle of faith. He wants you to die. He wants you to be destroyed. Satan love when we murder each other. Satan love chaos. He love marriages being destroyed. He love all of this, family. Like right now, as a people, we discombobulated. Satan love it. Satan don't like no unity. He hate unity. He hate when we confess Yah. He hate when we say we have faith in Yahshua. He hate when we praise the Father with tears, with joy, with laughter. He hate it. He don't like to hear it. He don't like to hear it. So many of you are on the right track. And that's why you have a lot of turbulence in your life. Because Satan is trying to get you to deny the one true power and faith in his son. Because he know if you endure unto the end, you have overcome. You have overcome the world, and you have overcome that wicked one. Death is swallowed up in victory. Death is swallowed up in victory. And Yahshua overcame death for each and every one of us because we were under bondage. Because death reigned over all our head And if Yahshua would have never came, that is bondage, because none of us was going to see Yah or the kingdom. Because when sin is presented, blood has to be shed to atone for it. So if Yahshua did not atone for the sins of man, we were doomed. So death had us in bondage, but it don't have us in bondage anymore, because now Yahshua have overcome the world and that wicked one. And he have also overcome death. So now when we die, we have something to look forward to and something to hope for. That's why I say death is not bad as people make it to be. Because now you have something to look forward to after death, which before you was in bondage. You had nothing to look forward to until Yahshua came and freed you from bondage and freed you from the curse of the law. That's why the Bible called it a curse of the law, because it had you in bondage. It was a curse. And why the Bible says, curses everyone that continueth not in everything that is written in the law. But then once he died for you, he freed you from the law of animal sacrifice. So when you hear people say we are not under the law, they don't understand that you are not under the sacrificial law, but you still have to keep the royal law. Two different laws: royal law, sacrificial law. One lead to life, one lead to bondage. It's just that simple. And now that our people have been freed from bondage, they still disrespect the Son of the Most High Yah. Yahshua didn't even have to come down from heaven and die for our sins. And the fact that the Son of the Most High Yah humbled himself and lowered himself a little lower than the angel and allowed men to spit in his face, to smote him, to scorn him, to mock him, to laugh at him, to whoop him, to strip him. He didn't even have to do that. And the fact that he did, I could never turn my back on him, ever. It doesn't matter who turned their back on him around me, it would not cause me to move. I am in this for the long haul. My mama gave me a strong foundation. And Yah and Yahshua are always on my mind. When I'm at work, I'm thinking about them. When I'm at home, I'm thinking about them. When I'm just out and about, they are always on my mind to make sure that I am going the straight way. Yahshua is the way. And I hear a lot of Israelites, they don't believe in Yahshua. They don't believe in the New Testament. They tell us to throw half of the book away. You would not see life. You won't see life. I'm sorry. You will never see life. That should be weeping and gnashing of teeth. The children of the kingdom, not all of us, but the children of the kingdom should be cast out into outer darkness. Why, K. Judah? Because you have no faith. You just have a good talking game. It sounds good. It sounds believable. We hear your passion. You know a few scriptures, but you have no faith, man. I mean, just the stuff that people write, they never ask any questions for understanding. They have the answer and they don't know nothing. Nobody can die for another man's sins. Who told you that? Because Yahshua can die for your sin because he the perfect lamb. But you can't die for my sin because me and you both dirty. You got to get the understanding and keep it in context. Those animals sure were dying for your sins, and the animals didn't commit sins when they was dying, but they died in your place. But they didn't commit any sin. So the animals represented Yahshua. who could die for the sins of his people, because he was the only one who can atone that blood to Yah. Nobody else. The rest of us is dirty. We dirty. We are not worthy to bear any man's sin. So when he said nobody can die for another man's sin, he's talking about me and you. That's why he said that. That's why the Bible said, I sent my son, the lamb without blemish, who take away the sins of the world. That's what the book say. But you thinking that he talking about me, oh, no man could die for it. Yeah, you can't die for mine and I can't die for yours. You dirty, I'm dirty. Your blood ain't pure, my blood ain't pure. We dirty, bro. This flesh is dirty. Our thoughts, dirty. So that's why he say, I sent my son, and it pleased me to bruise him when I have made his soul an offering for sin. You see that? You heard what that just said? He made his soul an offering for sin, because my son was the only one who can please me in the atonement. Nobody else. That's why the Father say, it pleased me to bruise him, because he made his soul an offering for sin for many brothers and sisters, man. Because now we can be saved through the offering of Yahshua HaMashiach and the blood that he shed to make the atonement. If it wasn't for that, we was going to continue to live in bondage and die in bondage, not knowing where we going. Well, we did know it wasn't the kingdom. It wasn't going to be in the presence of the Father. So for y'all to disrespect Yahshua the way y'all do, for y'all to put his death to an open shame, for y'all to spit on his blood, for y'all to just spit on the fact that the things that he went through, that he didn't even have to go through. Wow. Many of you are just doomed, man. You know, I thought I'd never get to the place where I just say, many of you just doomed. You're not going to make it, man. I'm sorry. Y'all are doomed, man. It's sad. So many of you don't even care about your own life. Just the way you talk. I mean, y'all don't got no faith. Y'all don't believe nothing no more. Never would have thought I'd hear a black person say I'm an atheist. I don't believe nothing. Wow. Just doomed. And many of you, you know your mama raised y'all better than that. You know your daddy's raised you better than that. You know, I once believed, but there is no proof that there's a higher power. I once believed, but I can't believe that God would allow all this to go up on the earth. Y'all blame Yah for everything. Things that should not even be credited to him, but y'all give it to him. Like the wickedness of the world. Y'all don't blame man for the wickedness. You blame Yah. Well, why y'all won't stop it? Why would he? Didn't you tell him you could, you can do it on your own? You can find your own way, make your own path. You can live without him. Y'all said that. So he giving you what you said. But now you realize you can't live without him. Now you complaining about why the world is the way it is. Because most of y'all want to worship Satan, so he gave Satan time to rule over y'all. I mean, that's your daddy, ain't it? That's who y'all want, your daddy. Hashatan. So he gave you what you wanted. A lot of brothers and sisters, I know you came into this walk and you had an outlook on this truth, which was positive. You was enthusiastic. You had a lot of life in you, a lot of joy. And you realized that it's not what you thought it would be. And many of you are heartbroken, and it has caused you to go back into the world. It had caused many of you to go back into the church. And I pray that the Most High have mercy upon you, because it's not your fault. It's not. You was heartbroken. Your spirit was shattered into many pieces because you was lied to. And you thought that brothers and sisters would love each other and walk in the spirit, and you find out, wow, it's not the case. And then you join organizations that wanted to rule over you with a hot iron and to take everything from you and then make you worship them. So they wanted to take all of your essence and they want you to give it to them. And now you have no more you left. Now you belong to them and you worship them. And any little thing they say, you believe it. Every hymn, every word. And now your spirit is vexed. And now you don't even want to be a part of nothing. So you just go back to the church. But you came out the church because you were seeking more understanding and you were seeking a pure relationship with Yah and Yahshua. But then your spirit got destroyed, and now the relationship that you were seeking has been tarnished by men, and their blood and your blood is on them, and their blood is on them. And they will be judged according to their ways and their works when they stand before Yah, because he gonna deal with the teachers first. He said, start at my house. Who was teaching at the house? The teachers, the elders, the people that teach. The people that guide the people. Yeah, he said, start at my house, which was the temple. He didn't go to the people first. He went to the teachers. And many of you, you're going to get dealt with. I mean, I don't see why y'all think y'all is playing. I mean, you don't see how many people have been put to death, put in prison. You got Christian preachers, they getting put in jail, losing their life. You got Israelite teachers, same thing. You are held accountable because you should stand in a higher standard than the listener, and you just doing a terrible job, man. This truth is no different than Hollywood, no different than entertainment, no different than, hip hop. What you mean hip hop, KJ? Same way they worship celebrities, they worship these Negroes. No different. Men want to be worshiped, y'all. Men want you to bow down to them. They want you to worship them, for real. They want you to reverence them. When you see them, you're supposed to get out the way. You're supposed to show them reverence. Even though none of us is worthy of reverence, but you should reverence your, second in command, the bishop, the prophet this and prophet that, and bishop this and bishop that, and reverend this and reverend that. Yeah. All these names that people give themselves, it's only for reverence. When you really look at it, it's a title. Once you put a title on yourself, yeah, you're looking for reverence, man. You're looking for to be, exalted above the congregation. Absolutely. You're looking to be exalted above the congregation. So if you're going to fight the good fight of faith, I'm telling you today, do not give up. You better continue to fight. You better continue to run that race. You almost at that finish line. It's right there. You better not turn back. What you going to go to? Huh? When you turn back, what you going back to? You can't tell me you're going back to live your life, because this is not life. Y'all really believe you're going to have peace in the world? This world is hateful. This world is malicious. You're not going to find peace. You're going to find more heartache and pain. You don't never want the spirit of the Most High to leave you. David said, do not take your spirit away from me. He took it away from Saul. He took the spirit and put an evil spirit on Saul. That's what you want. Because once the Most High removed the hedge of protection, you are open season for the devil. He going to stiff you like wheat. He going to have his way with you. You're going to call upon Yah, and who knows whether he'll answer you or not. I can't tell you that. Because he didn't answer Saul anymore. Listen again. He didn't answer Saul anymore. Listen one more time. He did not answer Saul anymore. So stop listening to people tell you that the Lord would always be there. He did not answer Saul anymore. It was over for Saul. He was a marked man, headed to the grave. The Lord rejected Saul. He did not answer Saul anymore. Do not push the Most High to a point where he do not answer you anymore. Can you bear that? Can you really bear that? Can you bear the lake of fire? You think you can bear hell? The lake of fire? You think you are able to burn forever? Everlasting burning? You believe that? You believe you strong enough to die, go to hell, and withstand everlasting burning? Because many of you are playing with your life and you have no idea that this lifespan is very short. You here today and gone tomorrow. And y'all playing with y'all life. Family, like I said, fight the good fight. Stay in the battle. Continue to run the race. Continue to strive to have that relationship with Yah and Yahshua. Open up the door of your mind and let them come in and sup with you. Continue to seek wisdom. Continue to get understanding. And not your understanding, but his understanding. Continue to get knowledge. Knowledge is a beautiful thing. Continue to walk with your brothers and sisters with respect, love, and the fruits of the Spirit. Put the darkness behind you. It could profit you nothing. You will not see the kingdom with the fruits of darkness. You just won't see it, man. So if you're going to say you worship the Most High and have faith in Christ, you must walk in Christ's footsteps. And he that say he know me and keep not my commandments is a liar. So Yahshua kept his father's commandment, and you must keep the commandment if you want to see life. And if you don't want to see life, you're not going to do any of the things that the Most High require of you as a servant. The more I grow into this walk, the more I understand. K. Judah, plant the seed and keep it moving. It won't be no talking to you people, no arguing, no fussing and fighting with you. If you tell me you don't believe, that's on you. If I'm trying to, you ask me something about the Bible, I give you the answer. You say you don't believe that, that's on you. I am not wasting my time convincing you of nothing. You ask a question, I go into the Bible, I give you the answer. You tell me I don't believe that, that's not the way I was taught. Then, hey, go to Yah yourself then. Because you received the answer, but you don't like the answer because it wasn't what your preacher told you, which was his private interpretation. But when we give you the interpretation of Yah, now you don't believe it. Well, that's not the way I was taught. That's not what the preacher said. That's the problem. What the preacher said. What did Yah say? What did Yahshua say? Yahshua said, no man will see my Father but through me. You say no. I'm a Yah only Israelite. Yah said, I won't share my glory with nobody. But then Yahshua say, give me the glory that I had with you in the beginning. So that means I need to do some investigation because he just said, I won't share my glory. Yahshua say, give me the glory back. So I need to investigate. So when he said, there's no one beside me, I need to investigate. What was you talking about? Oh, you were talking about images, molten images, idols, gods that are made with the hands of man. Oh, okay, I got it. So you wasn't talking about your son because your son want the glory back that he had with you before the world was. So you do share your glory with your son. But the people say, no, you're wrong. He don't share his glory with anyone. Who y'all gonna believe? The book or people, man? You can't believe man. You gotta believe Yah, family. Yah have a son. And he worked through his son. He do everything through his son. He not going to get off the throne and do it, so he do it through his son, who do it through the angels. Hebrews chapter 1 say, let all the angels of Yah worship him. That's verse 6. Let all the angels of Yah worship him. Worship who? Yahshua, the son of Yah. So I love y'all, family. Like I said, I will use this channel to continue to encourage the nation. You are more than a conqueror, Israel. You are the strongest people on this earth. And the strongest people that I know. There is nothing that you can't do. There is nothing that you can't accomplish. If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish it. You take something out of nothing and create something. You are very smart people when you put your mind to it. We are builders by nature. We hard-headed, but, you know, we stiff-necked sometimes. But at the end of the day, our gifts and talent supersedes anything that man can imagine. Why you think they sabotage everything you touch? Jealousy and envy is a real thing, fam. And these nations are very jealous of you. It has nothing to do with your skin color, family. That's just something you was blessed with by the Most High Yah to be a part of nature and to be a part of the creation. So when you go outside, you get vitamin D. When you sweat, all them toxins coming out of you. Somebody may say, well, everybody sweat the toxins. No, black people are different. Our melanin is different. Our vibration is different. We taste different. We smell different. We listen to music different. Our rhythm is different. Our eyesight is different. Our hearing is different. Everything is different. We are enhanced by his spirit. There is nothing that we cannot do when we apply our mind to it. Like, for instance, if we really wanted to come together, that is something that we could not do. It's just we refuse to do because, family, we have serious issues. That's just the truth. And I'm talking about with each other. We got like gang wars going on, which a lot of the gangs, they starting to, you see the Bloods, they shake the Crip hands, and like Kendrick Lamar was able to bring the whole West Coast together, which is a beautiful thing. So you see what I'm saying? It can be done. One man brought the whole West Coast together because that's what he wanted to see. So he visioned it and he brought it to pass. And that's us as a people. Once we vision it, we bring it to pass. And it's easy for us to do. That's why you always, the jealousy is so real that everything that we created, you have people making TikTok videos telling us that we did not create country music, but they so goofy that we created every genre of music. Everything, man. Rock and roll, blues, country music, R&B music, soul music, hip hop, dance, break dancing. They'll try to get that to the Latinos, but let's stop it. You ain't see the movie was with them. One dude was a Puerto Rican, the other dude was an Israelite, but both of them was I don't know if the brother was biracial, but whatever. I'm just telling you that it showed in there that was a black Latina. I think it was a black Latina. And the other brother was, a Negro. And in that movie, they showed you we started hip hop and breakdancing too. Because that brother that was a Latina was an Afro-Latina. Thank you, breaking. Thank you, twin. So y'all see what I'm saying? Didn't know his Mexicans and no J-Lo looking people start no breakdancing, man. That's the lies these people tell. We started everything that you see. Everything. And I wish that more channels would start to encourage Israel. And don't get me wrong, I can't tell you channels what to do, but I am just suggesting as a fellow servant that you can tell our people how bad they are all day. Just hitting them on the hand. Bad, 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 bad boy, bad girl. When are you going to start to encourage the people? Because let's be real. If you only told me all I am is a bad child, and you gonna try to tell me I need to turn back to Yah, but all I hear you telling me is that how bad I am, what I'm gonna turn back for? But if you start encouraging me and giving me the medicine to heal me, that I can function and have a relationship with Yah, more people will listen to you people. But all y'all do is just bad, bad, bad. No good. Only wicked. Only evil. Only stiff-necked. Okay. Now where's the medicine to heal the people of their wounds? Give it to me. Where's the medicine? You know why you can't give them the medicine? Because let's be real. Most of people that's teaching other people about themselves is how you feel about yourself. Hurt people hurt other people. That's why it's so easy for you from your platform to condemn, because that's the way you feel about yourself. See, when you love you, you give out love. When you love you, you give out compassion. When you love you, you sympathize. When you love you, you encourage. And you know how to build up that man and woman. But if you are a person that only want to talk negative to people and be disrespectful, you only doing that because that's how you feel about you. Anytime you talking to a brother and sister and they just go off on you, you know what? That's their insecurities in them speaking for them. Insecurities. When you know who you are, you don't have to disrespect another Israelite brother and sister. Even in disagreements, you don't have to do such a thing. You can talk to each other with respect. But that's something that we lack, which is respect. We don't respect each other because what you see in the mirror, you don't respect. Your insecurities and your issues have caused you to hurt other people because you hurt. Or whatever you may have been through in your life, you is transferring that energy to others. But it don't take all that, man. You don't have to hurt other people because you're hurt. And whatever you may be going through, y'all can fix it if you want it to be fixed. Because being kind doesn't cost a thing. Showing true love doesn't cost a thing. Encouraging people doesn't cost a thing. Showing compassion doesn't cost a thing. Telling a brother and sister some encouraging words and something nice for the day doesn't cost a thing. You choose to be this way. Everything is a choice. We can choose to be happy. We can choose to be sad. We can choose to be negative. We can choose to be positive. You choose this. You want to be nasty. You don't have to be, but you want to be. Because it make you feel good to diminish others. Why you think most channels don't encourage? Because they feel this way about themselves. Why they gonna build you up when they broken? Why are they gonna build you up when they're broken? We supposed to be encouraging our people to come back to Yah in the spirit of joy and happiness and running to him in the fullness of the spirit. They supposed to be full. It's like eating food. They supposed to be full with joy, filled with joy, full with joy. But they can't, because all you are doing is breaking their spirit down even more. Because your mouth, you cannot control that tongue. Your mouth is reckless, man. And you don't even hold yourself accountable, man. They got some Israelites teachers on these platforms. They talk as if they the big muckety muck, and they standing on a podium that's very high up, and they looking down at Israel, and they wagging that hand down there at them. And they don't even realize you are no bigger than your brother and sister, bro. You in the same predicament and the same condition. So how you going to exalt yourself and look down on them and wag your hand like Yah has made you the overseer over the whole nation of Israel? Some people don't have no humility, man. They do not know how to be humble. But y'all got a way of humbling you. So you better humble yourself before y'all humble you. And it might be by removing your candlestick. And I don't think you want that. So humble yourself, man. There's plenty of teachers out here. You're not the only one. You know, just like when our people was fighting in that broad down there, and they was helping each other. And they stood side by side to help their brothers and to help their sisters. And you had Israelite teachers upset that our people was fighting side by side. Just foolishness, man. They fighting side by side, and Israelites had a problem with it. I'm gone, family. Like I say, this channel will be used to keep encouraging the nation. You know, I would just randomly do lives, you know, to come and encourage, to come and build up, to come in, you know, give you know, pure love from my mind, to build up that spirit man and spirit woman, and not to tear down. And I'm not here to tear down. And I'm not here to tear down, family. I'm here to build my people. I am not here to build up other people. Why would I build them up when they have their own people to do that? Our people have to understand that too. It is not your job to build up other people. It is your job to build up your brothers and sisters who need the building. Other nations don't need us for anything, and we shouldn't want them to need us for anything, even though they can't help themselves. They always in our business. They always watching us. They always trying to sabotage everything that we do because the jealousy and envy is real. Y'all have no idea the amount of animosity and hatred that these people feel every single day of their lives. When they go to sleep, they thinking about you. When they wake up, they thinking of ways on how to make your life more miserable. And that's the truth. They hate to see you happy. They hate to see you together. This is not the time for you to be giving everybody your love. We only have a little love left. Let's spread that to one another and build up our brothers and sisters. And I say, I love y'all. I thank y'all. I bid y'all speed. Continue to be strong and fight the good battle of faith. And don't you ever give up on Yah and Yahshua. You did not come this far to turn back now, family. You are almost at the finish line. It's right there in arm's reach. And at that finish line, your king, your brother, your redeemer will be standing there with a crown in his hand, telling you, job well done. Salute, family. Everybody in this chat box, man, I love y'all family with a pure heart, and enjoy the rest of y'all day. And your brother K. Judah want to say, Shalom.